Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Rajvanshi and I welcome you all in today's class, that is English class of class 8th. So students, in the previous video we have started with our new topic of grammar syllabus, and in that video we were discussing all the rules that are related with this topic, that is number. Okay, so yes, we have discussed all the different rules that are associated with this topic. We have seen so many examples and we have discussed that how can we convert singular noun to plural noun, how can we change the number. Okay, and all the rules with examples we have discussed already. So now I am sure that this topic is very much clear to you all, and in today's video we will do some practice exercise, we will do some questions in which we have to change the number, in which we have to convert the number from singular noun into plural noun. Okay, so students, first of all go through that video in which we have discussed all the rules, and then only come to do this practice exercise, and then you will be able to do all the changes. You will be able to convert all the singular nouns in a very perfect manner, in a very correct manner into plural nouns. Okay, so now let's begin our today's video. So we are having one question here, we are having some practice exercise here. So now let's read the question. Give the plural of the following. So now we are having some nouns here. All these nouns are of a singular noun and we have to convert these nouns into plural one. We have to change the number. Okay, so now we have to recall all the rules that we have already seen, that we have already discussed. So first of all, let's see, we are having toy. So we have to focus on the spelling, because according to that we have to apply the rules. So what is the spelling? The spelling is T-O-Y. So look at the last letter that we are having. Last letter is Y. Yes, and we were having one more condition in our rule segment, that is that we have to see what letter is there before Y. So now we can see that before Y we are having O, and O, it is one of the vowel. Yes, so one more time I am writing here. In English alphabets we are having 5 vowels. They are A, E, I, O and U. So we can see that before Y we are having one vowel. So now according to this thing we have to apply the rules. So yes, we have discussed this thing, that if we are having Y at the end of any word and before Y we are having any vowel, then we have to add S, right? So we are converting this singular noun into plural one. How? We are just adding S, so the spelling will be T-O-Y-S. So here we are having toy, it means we are talking about one single toy. But when we are converting this noun into plural one, so now we are having toys, it means more than one toy. And how can we do the changes? We have to learn all the rules and then only we will be able to do the conversion. Okay, moving on, next we are having ear. So we can see that at the end of the spelling, at the end of the word we are having R. So here we have to add simple S. So now the plural form of ear, it will be ears. Okay, so this is ear, singular noun. In this noun we are talking about only one ear, and when we are converting this into plural one, so now here we are talking about more than one ear. Okay, moving on, next we are having tomato. So let's see the spelling. We are having O at the end of the spelling and before O we are having T. Again, that is one of the consonant, because only 5 vowels we are having and all the rest of the alphabet they are known as consonant. So yes, T, it is also one of the consonants. So now again we are applying the rule, and according to rule we have to add ES. Yes, so what will be the spelling? The spelling will be T-O-M-A-T-O-E-S. So this is tomato, that is singular noun, and we are converting it into plural one, so it will be tomatoes. Okay, so here we can see that toy में हमने क्या किया? We just add S. Ear में हमने क्या किया? We just added S, and in tomato we added ES. Okay, so for the changes, for the conversion, again I am repeating this thing, you have to learn the rules first, then only you will be able to do the proper conversion of singular noun into plural nouns. Okay, Moving on, now we are having country. So again we have to see the last letter of the spelling, that is Y. Before Y we can see that we are having R. It means we are having one consonant letter before R. So now what rule is applicable here? So now according to the rule we have to remove this Y, and in the place of Y we have to add IES. Okay, so the country, it will be countries. And what will be the spelling? It will be COUNTRIES. So what is the change? We just removed this Y, and in the place of Y we just wrote IES. Okay, बाकी जो spelling है, बाकी जो letters है, they are exactly same. We can see COUNTR, COUNTR. Okay, the only change that we did here is we just remove the last Y that is there, and the place of Y we added IES. Okay. Next we are having class. So just look at the last letters. We are having double S in the end of the spelling of class. So now we have to add ES here. Okay. So it will be classes. So class, it is a singular noun, and classes, this is plural noun. Next we are having pencil. So we can see that last letter we are having L. So we just have to add S here. So it will be pencils. Pencil, it is singular noun, and we are converting it into plural one. How? We are just adding S. So the spelling will be pencils. Next we are having dancer. So again we can see that at the end of the spelling we are having R. So again we have to just add S here in the spelling of dancer. So it will be dancers. Okay, so here we are talking about only one dancer, that is a singular noun, and now here we have converted this noun into plural one. So here we are having dancers. So now we are talking about more than one dancer. Okay. Moving on, now next we are having dog. So we can see that last letter of the spelling is G. So yes, we have to add S here. So it will be dogs. Dog, this is a singular noun, and the plural one will be dogs. Next we are having wolf. So let's see the spelling. We are having F at the end of the spelling. So yes, we have to apply the rule, and according to the rule we have to remove this F, and the place of F we have to add VES. Okay, so this spelling is wolf, that is a singular one, and the plural will be WOLVES. Okay, so we just removed this last letter, that is F, and in the place of F we added VES. So this is wolf, and the plural one will be wolves. Okay. Next we are having sheep. So yes, students, you have to learn all the rules that we have discussed, and I hope you all are able to recall that in the previous video we have discussed some of the irregular number also, or we can say some of the irregular noun. Okay, so in that category, in that list, we have studied about this word, that is sheep, and at that time we have discussed that sheep is one of those words that will be same in singular noun also and in plural noun also. So yes, sheep, this is a singular noun also, and this is the same word in the plural noun also. So we don't need to do any change here. So you have to learn all these words, students, because yes, these words are very much tricky. So here we have to learn that sheep, it is one of those words that remains same in singular nouns also and plural noun also. So here we don't need to do any changes. We will write the same spelling here in plural nouns also. Okay, so sheep, this is singular also, sheep, this is plural also, the same spelling is there. Next we are having women. So we can see that what is the spelling? Spelling is WOMAN. So that is a singular noun, and when we have to do the conversion, when we have to convert this singular noun into plural noun, then what we have to do? We have to replace this A with E. Right? So what will be the spelling? The spelling will be now WOMEN. Okay, so when we are having A in the spelling of women, it means we are talking about only one, and now we have converted it into plural one. So now the spelling that we are having here is WOMEN. All right. Moving on, next we are having house. So we are having E at the end of the spelling. So we just add S here and it will be houses. So house, yes, we are talking about one single house, and houses, now we are having more than one house. Next word we are having movie. So we can see that the end of the spelling we are having E here. So again we have to just add S and it will be movies. So this is movie. So now here we are having singular noun. We are talking about only one, and now we are doing the conversion. So we are having movies. It means more than one movie. Next we are having ox. So again students, we have discussed this word when we were having all the irregular noun, and then we have discussed that if we are having ox, so we have to add en, right? So it will be oxen. So ox, this is singular noun, and we are doing the conversion. We are adding en. So now it will be oxen. Okay. Next is leaf. So yes, we have to look at the last letter, that is F. So now what rule is applicable here? We have to apply the rule in which we have to remove this F, and in the place of F we have to add what? Yes, VES. So now what will be the spelling? It will be LEAVES. Okay, so what we are doing here, we are just removing this last letter, that is F. The rest of the spelling, or we can say the rest of the alphabet, they are same. We can check here, we are having LEA, so we just wrote the same letters LEA, but in the space of F, what we are what we have written here, we have added VES in the place of F. Okay, so this is the rule, that if we are having F, or we can have FE also at the end of the spelling, at the end of the word, then we have to remove those letters, and the place of those letters we have to write VES. So here we are having leaf, that is a singular noun, and now we are having the converted plural noun, that is leaves. Alright. Moving on, now next we are having story. So we can see that at the end of the spelling we are having Y, and before Y we have to see that we are having vowel or consonant. That is also very important. So we can see that we are having R, and R, it is one of the consonant. So what we have to do, we have to remove this Y, and the place of Y we have to add IES. So the spelling will be stories, that is STORIES. So what is the change that we have done here? We have to remove this Y, and the place of Y we have to write IES. So this is a story, that is a singular noun, and this is the converted plural noun in which we are having stories. Alright. Next we are having fly. So students, don't get confused. This fly is not the verb, but this is a noun. Fly means one of the insect, right? So here also we have to see the last letter, that is Y. Before Y we are having L, that is one of the consonants. So same rule is applicable here. We have to remove this Y, and in the place of Y we have to add IES. So it will be flies, FLIES. Okay, so this is fly. It means insect, one of the insect that is very common in our houses also. So this is fly. We are having singular noun, and when we are doing the conversion, so we have to remove this Y. In the place of Y we are adding IES. So now it will be flies. The next noun we are having tooth, that is a singular one. So yes, we have seen this word in the list of irregular noun. So we have seen that we have to replace these vowels double O with double E, right? So what will be the plural one? It will be teeth, TEETH. So tooth, that means one single tooth. So this is a singular noun, and what is the plural? It will be teeth. Okay, so we are converting the we can say vowels here. Double O, it will be replaced with double E. Next we are having valley. So we can see that at the end of the spelling we are having Y, yes, but before Y we are having E, that is one of the vowel. So now what rule is applicable here? Here we have to add S. Why? I hope the reason is clear that in this spelling also story we were having Y, here also we are having Y, but in this spelling we removed Y, in the place of Y we added IES, but now we are not removing this Y. Let's write first of all, it will be valleys, VALLEYS. So now we are not removing Y, but after Y we are just adding S. Why? So what is the difference? The difference is, again I am repeating this thing students, so listen very carefully. If before Y we are having any consonant, like we are having story, we are having fly, so we have to remove Y and in the place of Y we have to add IES. But if we are having Y and before Y we are having any other vowel, okay, or we can say any alphabet other than consonant, or we can say any vowel we are having, then we don't need to remove Y, but we just have to add S after the spelling. So we are doing the same thing here. We are having valley, so now here we don't need to remove this Y, but we have to add S after the spelling. So this is valley, that is a singular noun, and the plural it will be valleys. And what will be the spelling? It will be VALLEYS. Okay. Moving on, next we are having washerman. So yes, we can see the spelling, we are having man, that is MAN. So yes, we have to convert this A and we have to replace it with E. So it will be washerman. So let's see what will be the spelling. It will be washer. No change in washer, that will be same. The change will be here in this spelling, MAN, it will be MEN. Alright, similarly we can have postman also. So no change will be there in post, but what will be the change? The change we have to do in the spelling of man. Then also MAN, it will be MEN. Okay. Next we are having bay. So we can see that at the end of the spelling we are having Y. Before Y we are having A, that is one of the vowel. So again we have to add S here and it will be bays. So we can say bay, this is singular noun, and now we have to do the conversion. So we have to add S and it will be bays, that is BAYS. Next we are having deer. So yes, this is again in the category of irregular noun, or we can say irregular number. So this is also one of the word that is same, that remains same in both singular and plural. So again no need to do any changes in the spelling. We have to write the same spelling because this is the word that remains exactly same in singular noun also and in plural noun also. Okay. Next we are having flower. So we can see the last letter that we are having R. So here we have to add S and it will be flowers. So we just add S at the end of the spelling. So flower, that is a singular noun, it will be flowers, that is a plural noun. Next we are having mother. So we can see the spelling, we are having R at the end of the letter, at the end of the word. So we just have to add S here and it will be mothers. So here we are having mother, that is a singular noun. So here we are talking about only one mother, but now we have to do the conversion. We have to change this singular noun into plural one. So we are adding S and the new word that we are having here, that will be mothers. Next we are having child. So students, again you have to be very careful here. This is one of the irregular noun, irregular number. So here we have to add REN. Child, it will be children. So yes students, learn all this word very carefully, because यहाँ पे आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते कि you are adding S here. No, because here we have to add REN. Child, that is a singular one, it will be children. So children, this is plural noun of child. Okay. Next we are having boy. So yes, we are having Y and before Y we are having O, that is one of the vowel. So here we have to add S and it will be boys. Alright. Next we are having watch. So let's see the spelling. We are having CH at the end of the word. So yes, just recall the rules. We have discussed this thing also, that if we are having CH at the end of the word, then we have to add what? ES. Okay, so now watch, it will be watches. Okay, so learn all the words in this rule. We have discussed so many words that if we are having any of these words, then we have to add ES. Okay, so the same thing we are doing here. We are applying the same rule here. So watch, it will be watches. Alright. Next we are having fox. So we can see that the end of the word we are having X here. So again we have to add ES. So it will be foxes. Because we have discussed this thing, that if we are having X at the end of the word, at the end of the spelling, then again we have to add ES, right? So this is fox, one single fox, and when we have to do the conversion, when we have to convert this singular noun into plural one, so we have to add ES and it will be foxes. Next we are having roof. So again it is one of the irregular noun, or we can say it is one of the exception, because here we have to add S. We are adding S here because this is one of the exceptions that we have talked already, that we have discussed already in the previous video. Next we are having lily, that is one of the flower. So we are having Y, and before Y we are having L, again that is one of the consonants. So yes, we have to remove this Y. In the place of Y we have to add IES. So what will be the spelling? It will be LILIES. So this is lily, singular noun, and the plural one will be lilies. Next we are having mosquito. So yes, we are having O at the end of the spelling. So yes, we have to add ES here, and mosquito, it will be mosquitoes. So we are adding ES because before O we are having T, that is one of the consonant. So we are adding ES here. So mosquito, it will be mosquitoes. Okay. Moving on, next we are having tornado. So yes, we are having O, and before O we are having D. Again that is one of the consonant. So here also we have to add ES. So tornado, it will be tornadoes. Okay. Next we are having goose. So this is also irregular number, and in this spelling also we have to replace the vowels. We have to replace double O with double E. So goose, it will be geese. Alright, so goose, that is a singular noun, and when we are doing the conversion, when we are converting this singular noun into plural one, so it will be geese, G-E-E-S-E. Okay. So students, we have seen so many examples here, we have solved so many questions here, so many conversion we have done here in this video. So I hope now you all are able to revise all the rules. Okay, so students, all the rules that we have discussed in the previous video, they are very much important. Learn all the rules, just go through with all the examples that we have done, all the exceptions, and yes, the irregular number, they are also very much important, they are very much tricky actually. So just learn all the rules first of all, and then you will be able to do all the conversion. Then you will be able to convert all the singular noun into plural noun, or we can say then you will be able to change the numbers of the noun. Okay, so I hope now this topic number, it is very much clear to you all. In the next video we will start with our new topic. So just be with me and see you in the next video. Thank you.